I want to reiterate, I hope somebody clips this, because now the ATF says that they're unable to match the bullet in Charlie Kirk case to the rifle linked to suspect Tyler Robinson. I said this the day it happened. I said Charlie Kirk was allegedly killed by Israel. The day it happened. I was on stream, covered it extensively. I said, who is the nation that kills journalists, that kills foreign leaders? Obviously, Charlie Kirk was against the Iran war. He was saying that the Jewish donors of Turning Point, they were applying pressure on him. And they had that weird meeting in the Hamptons. All this is suspect. He met his wife, Erica Kirk, in Israel. She brags about this. She says she was a virgin, but she was a bikini pageant girl for Trump before. And she has weird videos with the CIA. Allegedly, people make the assumption that she is a Mossad honeypot. I said it when it happened. I believe that Charlie Kirk was ironically killed by Israel. A lot of people think that's a crazy they said that this is a low IQ anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. You heard a lot of people say that. Now we see that the bullet doesn't match the rifle. What now? People who are like, yes, it's Tyler Robinson. There hasn't been a thorough investigation. They kind of swept it under the rug. Trump barely talked about it. In fact, when they asked him, he starts talking about his ballroom in the White House. It's weird. All this is very strange. Erica Kirk, the way she's acting, the way she's politicized Charlie Kirk's death, very strange. Again, one of the major voices in Trump's ear, besides Witkoff and Jared Kushner, was Charlie Kirk. Witkoff and Kushner, they love Iran war. Charlie Kirk did not. It makes sense if you follow that theory. They had to get rid of that voice, or else they wouldn't get that war they were begging for. So what now? People saying that it's low IQ anti-Semitism. Let's just look at the writing on the wall. Was it really this guy who was dating a transgender? Or was it the foreign intelligence that has the capabilities to kill leaders all over the world, apparently assassinate JFK? Come on. Or are we really going to ignore what everybody sees? What did Candace say?
With all of the proof that I have, the people that I have spoken to that were intimately involved in this case, I would willfully sit on the defense side and say, this person told me that the feds planted the gun. This person told me that the bomb dogs couldn't find it. How can you sit back and pretend that you are like a friend of Charlie Kirk because you're trying to get a patsy put into prison? Like, you guys are completely monstrous and pretending that you're on the side of morality. Like I said, I have recorded and documented every piece of this case. I have been meticulous about this. There is an overwhelming, we love to use that word, there was an overwhelming amount of evidence that the feds set this kid up as a patsy. Okay? Everyone in the town, all the local sheriff departments, the SWAT team, they believe that the feds came in and they started lying and they were sending people on wild goose chase and they, said the gun was here and they said it was over there. There was no gun. They didn't want the bomb dogs to go into certain places. Like I said.
So I'm going to say I don't like when people try to box you in and say it's a crazy conspiracy theory or it's low IQ anti-Semitism.
Since we were kids, why we taught to hate Muslims?
Since we were kids, why were we taught to hate Muslims? Because obviously, one, Islam is the truth, and two, that they need to demonize Muslims to justify all that war. It's very easy. Look what they're saying right now. Ted Cruz is yelling about Sharia law in Texas. This is their playbook. Demonize Muslims while they go and destroy the entire Middle East, genocide people that are innocent, to expand Greater Israel. Convince people that Judeo-Christian values are what America's about, even though they spit on Jesus and they spit on Christians and they hate Jesus. They believe he's burning in hell. But Muslims, we believe that he's the Messiah. It's one of the greatest tricks ever pulled off.